Are you thinking of moving to Denver? Well, before you pack your bags, let's break down what it really costs to live here in 2025. Spoiler alert, $700,000 doesn't stretch as far as it used to, but it can still get you something great. Let's dive in. All right, the median home price in the Denver metro area right now is hovering around $600,000 to $650,000. That'll typically get you a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, single-family home in a suburb like Arvada, Thornton, or Littleton. Great suburbs, by the way. Want to be closer to downtown? You're probably looking at a condo or a townhome at that same price range. At $700,000, you can still find some great homes, but bidding wars are still a thing in certain neighborhoods. Yeah, I'll admit that some homes are sitting on the market for a long time, but if your home's unique, it will sell. And don't forget about closing costs, inspections, and down payments. These can add 5 to 6% on top. All right, so let's say you're coming in, you don't really know where to live. Hopefully you've watched my channel and you've got an idea, but if you want to rent first, here's what to expect. A 1-bedroom apartment near downtown, around $2,000 a month. In the suburbs, the same unit might run $1,600 to $1,800. Single family rentals expect $2,500 to $3,500 plus, depending on location and square footage, of course. Now, utilities can also sneak up on you, especially in the winter. Here's a rough monthly average. All right, electric and gas, $120 to $180. I find in the winter that's going to be a little higher because you're running your furnace, and in the summer it's a little higher because you're running your AC. Watch some of my other videos. You could always just chew on ice and jump in the pool to save on that money, but that's another story. Okay, water and sewer, $60 to $100. Internet, $60 to $90. I think I pay a little bit more. Trash and recycling could be included if you have an HOA, but $20 to $30 a month if separate. Now, grocery costs here in Colorado in the Denver area are slightly above the national average. A couple can expect to spend around $600 to $800 a month on groceries, depending on diet and store preference. Listen, I have 2 teenage daughters, and we spend even more than that a month. It is what it is. If you have kids, just expect it. Pro tip, check out Costco or Sam's Club and bulk up if it makes sense. Gas in Denver averages about $3.40 to $3.80 per gallon. And the truth is, most people do drive here. We're pretty spread out. Insurance, around $150 a month on average for a mid-range car. Public transit is available. The light rail and RTD buses are great, but you'll likely need a car. Listen, there's some places that the light rail does not go yet. We're still building our infrastructure here, and we'll get there eventually. Okay, hidden costs are real in Denver. Think about snow removal and gear, boots, tires, shovels. If you have an HOA, that could be up to $300 or plus a month. If you've got kids, childcare can be a big thing. A lot of us have to have both parents working in order to get by. It's not quite the same as California, where I'm from, but it is pretty expensive here. And then, of course, you got your outdoor lifestyle. You might need to buy hiking gear, ski passes, national park passes, that kind of thing. But that's the appeal of living here, is we have so much outdoor activity. So let's get into it. Is Denver affordable? Well, that depends on your lifestyle, of course. But if you're dreaming of a mountain view, a vibrant lifestyle, and fresh air, there is real value here. If you want help figuring out where your money goes the furthest, I would love to help. All right, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment if you're thinking about relocating to the Denver area. Or if you have questions about neighborhoods, home tours, or the cost of living, I'm here. I can always answer your question. We can have a phone call, whatever it takes. All right, my name is Ray, your local Denver area real estate expert. I show you all the possible places to live, highlight the Colorado lifestyle, show you hidden gems, and stay updated on all things about relocating to the Denver area so you can have an informed starting point of your home search here. Please text, DM, or call me so I can start that conversation with you and set you up on a free consultation. Look, I look forward to hearing from you soon, and you got to come to Colorado. It is magical. Cheers.